Praying all is well. Sorry about that previous one. I had to hop off really quick. I had to answer a phone call. That one was important. But Salam Barak fam, Salam Barak. Peace and blessings. In peace, you'll find blessings, and in those same blessings, they'll lead you back to peace. You just got to go through some things first. So back in again. I'm gonna go back with it. I was dwelling with Ava about some things that happened yesterday evening, ending work, right? I was able to leave a little bit sooner than a couple other drivers that were starting the day before me. And that led me to get less sleep than usual for this rise. And I woke up about the time I should be going in. I praise Ava that I'm able to kind of go when I need to go. And Dispatch is a sister that works with us, you know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that. So I woke up this rise and I was like, well, I ain't really got to go right now. I'm going to get some more rest, right? Oftentimes it made me think about oftentimes drivers in the trucking business just look so tired, so weary and so drained, and it really hit me why that is. It's because you're giving too much. You're giving too much. No disrespect to anybody that's in a place that struck them wrong, but that's a personal interpretation, right? We got to stand strong. I'm standing much stronger on the word, and we got to fix some things. When you're giving too much to your toil or to your job, you're going to miss a lot of things that's happening in life that you're supposed to get to. By me starting later, I got here and was able to dock right in. Usually I would have had to wait in line. I got here and nobody was here. Now everybody's coming in more so. It's the reward. Many people wonder how I could start later. I start later than just about everybody because I don't dwell here. I don't argue. I don't debate. You know, I'm a teacher in many ways. I don't get drugged down to debate. Many times people come to you with an itch of an ear. An itch of an ear is something in a temporary place, right? It's just a temporary, hey, Salam Barak, it's a temporary, I don't know if I want to do it, but it's an itching ear. People, I had to tell people now, don't come to me unless you're ready to receive in that moment, because I don't have time for that. I'm so in the way of Abba that my decisiveness and my discernment is ready for receiving, right? I can give you a seed. I can give you a temporary answer. But if you're not ready to receive that, if you're going to drag me to debate about some things, I'm so stern in the way that Abba has led me to, I know what I'm intimate with. I'm intimate with it. I'm intimate with Abba. You got to be this strong. You got to be this serious to the point where it's mind blowing to myself sometimes, because I'll just get going during the day and I might get going at 2:30 in the rising, 4:30 in the rising, 6:30 in the rising, 7. It's never the same time. And I'm always getting to the point where I'm passing or surpassing somebody else that's working in the same toil as I am, right? But I'm working at that toil with the work of Abba. Those two things together is seen by many people. Many times they'll say, like, man, you always start later than us, but somehow you're just always leaving before us. You're always getting done before us, usually, the majority of the people. And they're like, you're just closer to him than I am. That is true. Like, we got to walk these things together. Like, how strong is your faith? You're never going to go further than what you speak. Salah. You're never going to go further than what you speak. And that starts from character and Hebrew character. I'm telling you, it starts there. This is the language I was given. It was a covenant language. If you're not doing that, you're not. That's the only difference a lot of times between me and other people. Literally, that's the only difference a lot of times between me and other people. And yet, it's like there's something about him speaking about me, really speaking about Abba in me. There's something about him that stands out so much. What is it? And I get frustrated sometimes with answering that, right? But then I dwell with Abba, you know, and looked at the walk of the Messiah. Many times he said people aren't ready yet. Just like he told Adam in the beginning. He told him not to eat of this fruit, not to listen to this, not even to bother with this, because you're not ready yet, right? Many times he told leaders you had to be reborn again. But he didn't tell them exactly what to do once they were reborn. He just gave them a little nugget for them to marinate on, right? For them to sit on, for them to chew the cud on, and let them work from there. Oftentimes, if you try to reach somebody where they're directly at, you're going to get yourself pulled down instead of them meeting you where you are, right? Because the itch of an ear is not going to get you anywhere. The tongue of the mouth is going to keep you in the same spot, but you got to watch the fowl of the air, which are the thoughts of your mind, and you got to watch the wildflowers of the field to stay away from them things as well. Salah and all of that, right? It will never happen unless it's relatable to you. Hold on, fam. 1 sec. Ready to go out of here. What's up, brother? All right, appreciate you now. Yeah, getting ready to get up out of here, but I'm gonna finish this real quick before I pull out. See, I told you stuff be working so greatly, but it will never happen to you if you don't relate it to you, if you don't bring it together, right? I had in my head about where you were going with the element to light what's on. Okay, con, I got you. Oh yeah. It's just the relate. You see. Boom, bam. You're already there with me. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you receive it and you want to work it together with yourself, in yourself, right? If you really want to do this thing, then it'll come right to you. Point blank example. Feel what I'm saying? If you really want to be intimate with it, I can't sit and, that's not the way it's supposed to go. That's not the way it's supposed to go. The Messiah never worked like that. They looked for him one time, they left him, and he was a day's journey away. By the time they got back, he was 2 days journey away. This walk don't stop. You feel what I'm saying? This walk don't stop for nobody. So I only get into these frustrating points when I try to bring somebody out. Hold that thought. When I try to bring somebody out, and that's not my job. I'm supposed to be accountable for the word. I'm not accountable for the responsibility of somebody. I'm not accountable for somebody's interpretation of where they're at. They don't really want to know. They're just questioning for questions, right? If you're not ready to receive, just a warning, if you're not ready to receive and you have an itching ear, a temporary time, a temporary question, it's going to frustrate your mind because you're not looking for understanding. You're looking for a way to end procrastination. When you could just end procrastination. Right? I can't help you end procrastination. I can't help you stop procrastinating, but I can help you when you're ready to receive. Oftentimes people are like, how? And they just won't do. They just won't do. They'll watch me do, and they'll get antsy with me sometimes, and this ain't a complaint. This is just a real life, straight to the point testimonies. Like they'll look and they'll be confused, right? I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Look at the Hebrew character alav, right? It's 2 lines, right? And there's a line in the middle. Let's look at the top line like Ab on the left. Let's look at the right line being your Hashpha, right? And that intersecting line, that vision being us in that middle, right? You will receive based on your preparation level. If you're not able or willing to walk in the way that the Messiah walked from the root to the top of the tree, to the top leaf, if you're not ready to do that, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to get confused. You're going to get mixed up in translation. I'm not bothered by anything that really happens. I got things going on in my life and you will never be able to tell. Because what am I worrying about it for? It's already worked out. It's already done. It's already ready. What do I even need to put my hands on for? I'm just waiting to see when it's done. I want to say, okay, that's done. Let me take that out the oven. Boom, now I can prepare a meal with this and I'll be ready for the next meal to come out the oven. That's the way this works. You see? With Adam and Edom, Jehoshaphat wrote in the sand at some point, right? The red sandstones of Edom, or the red sandstone mountains of Adam. Salah on that. We'll get more into it on Shabbat. I'm gonna go ahead and get down the road. Salam al-Barat to my family up here in Maryland. I'm gonna be leaving out of Elkridge in a minute, but I'm here with y'all. Right? But Salam al-Barat fam, Salam al-Barat. I'm gonna make this public in a second when I get a chance. When I'm checking out, it automatically goes private, so just give me a second and marinate on it. Marinate on why the Messiah wrote in sand. Marinate on sand turning to stone, stone turning to mountains. Marinate on Edom. You put that in Hebrew character, it will be Adam. Marinate on all of that, and we will get more into it on Shabbat. Salam al-Barak fam, until next time. Peace.